and I'm on 2, I believe. And then we're welcome to the stream. Hey, John, how's it going, buddy? Welcome back. Just got to get this worker started here on this field, and then we're going to jump to the planter tractor and get to planting. How you doing today, Mr. John? You doing all right, buddy? Good to hear that. Good to hear. We'll try to stream for a couple of hours today. So hopefully we can get this stuff done. And then probably the next live stream will be harvest time. I think this is about the squarest field I got on this map. So what's everybody up to today? You played any Northern Pacific? Nice. I've been thinking about here the last few days about thinking. Can't even talk today. Thinking about picking a big map just strictly for live streaming on. I guess if you hadn't noticed, I did trade in the other cultivator we had, cause with that tread lifter on here, it kind of made things a little bit more difficult. So I sold it. Uh-oh, I got to go clean the chickens out. So I sold it and got the I want to say this is 16 meters. It's a disc harrow, so it don't require as much horsepower. Um, it don't require as much horsepower as that other one did. And this tractor seems to pull it a little bit easier. I could have put it on the on the 8R with the twin wheels, but I think we're gonna hook it up to the cedar, use it for planting. Alright, so we should be good to set this worker off just like that there, and then we're gonna switch back to the farm here. What am I looking for? Oh, actually I need to get my gator. I think it's way down the road down here. Whoever else is watching, y'all don't be afraid to jump in and start a conversation. There she is. Oh goodness. I need to check here. I don't know. I guess maybe the contracts need some. What the heck? I got hit by a concrete truck. The contracts I don't guess is working on this map because there's still a couple fields that's got crops standing in them, and the only thing that I've been getting for contracts has been transporting. So maybe that'll be fixed in the update. What are eggs going for? Holy jumping. 5,558 bucks. I heard that. Do you play in cab or you play out of cab? I used to hate doing in cab, but buddy, ever since I've been doing it on this map, I don't hardly come out of in the third person anymore, unless I'm spreading fertilizer in the in cab. Okay, so I need to. Well, why the heck is this trailer over here? Pretty sure I thought I put. Oh goodness, I guess I didn't. Well, we'll have to stack these over here. I could have swore I put that trailer in the freaking circle here. Oh well. Yep, practice makes all the difference. Like the way I've gotten used to it, driving in cab is pretty much just finding something in the cab that I can look at that looks, you know, I'll show you in a minute what I'm talking about. It's kind of hard for me to explain. Hey, that works too. Okay, I gotta get the skid steer here and get this cleaned up. It started raining on me the other day, so I didn't, or actually yesterday before I started live streaming, it rained for a full day, so I kind of fast forwarded time. And these chickens reproduce so daggum, or produce eggs so quick, it's hard to keep up with sometimes. I'll just put these over here for now, and then I'll put that trailer. I was excited too, boy. I could have swore I put that daggum trailer in there. But we do got 2 baskets to sell. I do wish there was a way that we could adjust our mirrors and stuff. I think that would help stuff a lot. Okay, there we go. Now those should fill up by themselves. Goodness, I guess while we got the gator here, we can load these egg boxes up. I don't know, we might have to put them in long ways. Or I might just have to go get another trailer. I think we'll do that. Let me just put that there for now. I don't know, I might could actually put them in the front loader bucket on the John Deere and try that. That might work. They might not all be in one piece when we get to the sell point, but at least they'll be there. Oh goodness. I think I got it. I honestly don't know the number right off hand, but I think I bought $20,000 worth. $396. So we got 400 chickens. Yeah, 400 chickens. I might end up selling some of them at some point, but But they are making us money, so can't complain too much about them. Oh, goodness. I never really messed with chickens either when 19 come out, just because I didn't like dealing with these egg boxes. But as soon as this egg basket came out, I jumped on top of it, or egg pallet, shall I say. Well, maybe the big loader bucket would have been a better idea. I heard that. I like doing the cows and stuff. I don't really mess with pigs too much, just because there's a lot of stuff that goes into them, and the return that you get off of them is pretty crappy. So I think it's just kind of pointless to even mess with the pigs, but some people like to. I just don't see, I just don't see no point in it. Now, if I think on the next game, Giants needs to put in a uh, oh, what's the word I'm looking for? Put in a like different animal prices. I mean, I'm not sure why they haven't already, but I mean, obviously that'll get fixed with seasons, but I honestly don't know if all these are gonna stay in here. But we'll see how it goes. Hello, Richard. Welcome back. Yeah, we were talking about that yesterday. I haven't done too much logging. I actually haven't done any logging since 19 came out, just because I got so used to using the excavator in 17, and as much trouble as I had with the loader bucket and stuff. No, not the loader bucket, but the log forks and stuff. I just gave up on it. You'd be surprised. A lot of people don't like the logging. They don't. Some people think it don't belong in Farming Simulator, and then like us, some people just don't like it. I mean, oh, come on now. I thought about getting one of those daggum sugarcane trailers. and then using a loader bucket to load them up. But I'm gonna take these first. Hopefully they don't fall out on me. Gonna be a long trip. Yeah, scrambled eggs. Uh-oh. Probably drive out a cab for this just so I can keep an eye on them. I think when when that team first came out, when all of us from the farm crew jumped on Ravenport, Farmer Min was doing some logging on his piece of property, and we just kind of all gave up on it after a while. I wanted to freaking jump on with them, but when my wife gets home, the TV's hers. Sorry, sir, you're gonna have to wait. You can blow your horn all you want to. Yep, you're exactly right, John. He sure did. And I mean, that's the truth to it. I mean, the people that say, oh, this is farm sim, why is there logging in the game? Well, fields don't just, most of them anyway, don't just magically appear. The work that goes into getting them cleared out. But, I've learned that you won't make everybody happy. Especially when it comes to this game. Anytime something is posted on the Farming Simulator Facebook page, it ain't nothing but negative stuff in the comments, man. It's freaking ridiculous, really. It didn't do too bad. About $7,000 worth. That's a good one. I like that. Yeah, I wish they would change that. I mean, they should be able to set the traffic to stop at stop signs for at least, I don't know, maybe set it on a time where they stop at stop signs and four-way stops and all that for like 5 seconds or something, or you know, because in real life it would be the other way around. You wouldn't have traffic behind you, you know, or they wouldn't be blowing the horns anyway. But anyway, the people that's got respect for farmers anyway, and most farmers around here, if you know, 2 or 3 cars get behind them, or even one car, they pull off to the side of the road and let traffic go around. But just the continuous flows kind of silly in my opinion. Yeah, no kidding. It's like these little bitty cars is just indestructible. You hit them and you go flying 100 feet the other way, and the same when they hit you. And I honestly think too that they need to increase the speed of cars, because if a tractor shouldn't be going faster than a car. And it's, I don't know, man, it's crazy. Like if I can pass you in my tractor, and as fast as this tractor can go is 32, you should be going at least 35. Yeah, and that's a good thing. At least if they're going you know, half-ass fast, you know, it ain't so bad. I've got behind traffic and set my cruise on like 18 and still be right up on them. Alright, now let's take these. That is some high class stacking right there, buddy. I normally don't hit my cruise when I'm in traffic unless I got it set down to a certain speed like you do. But now when I'm in the fields or something, I always put my cruise down to 1 or 2 miles a mile per hour above the whatever the working speed of the implement that I'm using. Kind of helps with turning around. That way you can lift your implements on the go and not have to worry about getting up to 30 mile an hour while you're trying to turn around. Alright, come on now. I think I think you gotta have them turned up right for them to sell. There we go. That's a pretty decent amount. Now when those other 6 baskets fill up, I'll take those 2 that's full already and put them on top and sell all of them at one time. What's you guys' favorite maps right now? Yeah, John, it works pretty good. I think I never did it. I watched Mr. Silly P do it, and I said, hey, that's a fantastic idea, and it's been working out ever since then. A lot of people seem to be enjoying that map. I haven't played on it too much other than what we did on with the farm crew and my first look map or my map tour. That's about it. That's the only time I've been on the Pacific Northwest. I thought about doing a let's play on it before Petervill come out, but I never did. I never did do it. Or I say I never did do it. I don't know, man. There's something about this map that kind of caught my attention. Yep. I think that's why everybody likes that map, because it's got, a little bit of both. You got your square fields, and then some of the fields up top are smaller and they're not, 100% square, I don't think. I could be wrong about that. I think I just dumped that behind the behind the feed area there. Whoops. Alright, so chickens are taken care of for now. I was going to get my cows and stuff after harvest, but until we get the loan paid off, that's going to be a big no-no. I don't know, we still might get a few. Okay, well, he's done with this all except the one strip. Didn't figure it taking too long to do it. But this is what I was talking about in my working in cab. I usually find something that I can kind of go off of once I get a strip going. Like in this tractor, for instance, it would be the muffler. And I usually, when I'm going on this side, I usually put I usually line it up about halfway up the muffler, and then I always look back to make sure, and it usually works out. And then over here I use the handrail on the outside, the one that's kind of angling down for you to hold on to as you're going down the steps. I usually put that where I can see the strip just right at the bottom down there, and it usually works out pretty good. I mean, it's different in every tractor though. Like, it took me a good few minutes to find something I could use in that fence. I'm kind of thinking too, maybe the next time I have to do this plowing and stuff, maybe go with the big Bednar Culti plow, so I can knock all this stuff out at one time. But I don't know. I was hoping we'd have the Casey Colo till by now. I know a while back it was supposed to been, it was being worked on. I know the Weber plow's coming out soon. I'll probably be using it when it comes out. Definitely. I like the case plow that we got now, but it's too slow. Even at 5.3 meters, you're not getting very much done. Especially on this map with these big fields. Oh, I knew that was going to happen. We'll leave that tractor there. Now we can get to some planting finally. I was trying to get all this stuff done before I started live streaming, and ended up losing track of time. Yeah. I kind of do wish there was a cutoff road between this side and where the road goes the other way, so you didn't have to drive all the way down and go back up to get to the field. Usually when I'm cultivating or plowing or whatever, I don't really mind too much of an overlap. I mean, I don't want it, 1,000 foot overlapping, but I don't mind, just a few feet. What's going on, buddy? Welcome to the stream. Oh, you hadn't missed much. Let's see what we sold. About $12,000 worth of eggs. Cleaned the chickens up. A little cultivate. Now we're going to finally get started planting. What's going on, Mr. KJ Wiggums? How you doing, buddy? Going good over here. Trying to get everything caught up. Now I know there's a way to get in over here. Where's that? There it is, right there. I hadn't plowed any of my freaking grass fields yet. I still got to do that. Oh, we done pretty good with the eggs. We made, see, I started with like 90,000, I think, maybe in 93,000, and we're up to 102, so we're doing pretty good. Let's see, are they still going for the same price? We was getting, yeah, $5,058 per 1,000 liter. Just got home from training. What you training for there, buddy? I actually I hadn't even looked at any of the new mods that came out. I hadn't turned my game off since they came out, because they came out so late. I figured they was, since we didn't get them this morning. Usually around my time is usually when the mods come out, and I was thinking we probably wasn't gonna get any today, but they came out late. Oh, I don't know. I guess you guys have seen this already. What do y'all think about this right here? I do like the new seed pallets with the bags on them from Pioneer. Oh, nice. Oh goodness, I gotta start writing stuff down, man. I forget stuff so freaking much. Oh, let's see here. Planting. What are we gonna plant here? What do I say? Corn and 6, 41, and 40. And then soybeans in 45, 44, 43. I don't know, maybe some oats usually goes pretty good. Maybe plant some sunflowers and stuff. How much is sunflowers on this map? They usually sell pretty good. So yeah, we may plant, so we'll do corn and 41, 40, 41, 40, and 6. We'll do our soybeans in these 3 big fields here. Then we'll plant sunflowers. Sunflowers in 47 and 26. And then I put oats in 49, 33, and 32. Everything else we got is grass. Oh no, I take that back. I was gonna put corn in this field. Yeah, I started planting corn in here. So yeah, we're gonna put corn in here, corn in 47. So that'll give us 2 fields of silage corn. Then I'll put corn in 41, 40, and 6 for shell corn, and then we'll do our soybeans here, and then probably oats. That's okay. That's what we was gonna do: oats, soybeans, and corn. See, I told you my memory sucks. Wish I had a freaking laptop with Excel on it so I could make me a list of everything that I plan on doing. I know when Seasons came out last year, I used a notebook and freaking wrote everything down. How's Limpiki going for you, KJ? I need to catch up on some of your vlog videos. Yeah, that ain't no kidding, man. You do. You absolutely do. Especially when you're playing by yourself and you got a big farm with a lot of fields. Help you keep up with everything. What's that? It was the Ursus, wasn't it? I thought the first one had more horsepower than this one does. I watched DJ Goham's video on it earlier. His mod reviews. Oh, we got a feeding wagon? Cool. You know, one thing about this map, I wish there was a placeable area somewhere. Because most of these fields are on hills. I ain't really a field to just put stuff unless I could do it behind the shop here. But I'd like to find a big area that I could put a couple of placeables down, like the new slurry stuff that we got yesterday. I believe that's a slurry spreader. Red River, if I ain't mistaken. I think that's what DJ said it was. It's either a spreader or it's just something you use to haul it with. Huh. I have to go out and look at some of that stuff. But I done it on the Valley of the Old Farm, that one of the placeable areas that they had there, to put down some of the slurry stuff so I can start putting slurry and stuff down for fertilizer on some of these smaller fields. I don't know that I would do it on these big fields because it would take a long time, even with the big tanker or the big one you get. It takes, you eat it up so quick you have to make several trips. Come to think of it, I think DJ did say something about some of the mods that we've been getting here lately has been saying something different in the mod hub compared to what you get in game. So maybe it's something that they'll work on here for long. Now in this tractor here, when I do my planting and stuff, I use, I don't know if you can see it right there coming off the muffler. I don't know. I guess this is the back of your lights here. I think that's lights. Yeah. I use the back of these lights to kind of keep me in line when I'm doing planting and stuff. Also depending on the size of the planter I got. But I just kind of keep it right below the edge of the field when I start, and then when I get a line, I usually keep it right below the line that I already got, and it usually works out pretty good. You know, I'm curious now. Let's save this. I'm gonna back out and look at some of them, see what they are real quick. I don't got no music or anything turned on, so it shouldn't. We shouldn't get in trouble. Oh. Let's go to the mods here. Any day now. There we go. What do we get? Yeah, that says feeder 18500. I guess, you know, like KJ said, it's just a it's just a wagon you can use to transport it, I guess. I was gonna do a fruit orchard on here, but I think Mr. Silly P said, I think it's like 85 slots or something. The Ursus 904 is 75 horsepower. I can't remember what the other one was. Where's that at? Would it be under small tractors? The Ursus 1214. Yeah, it looks pretty similar. What is it? But it's 117 horsepower. So that's the difference, just the horsepower, the look and everything to it's the same. Yeah, no kidding, man. That's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. What are we at? 51 hours on this, on Petervill so far. No, definitely not. I just assume had the freaking trees that we got. I think you could place them how you wanted to, couldn't you? 'Cause, 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 I'm not sure why it costs 84 slots. It don't make no sense. I think I heard caught the tail end of it. Farmer Man was talking about it last night. If you know, Alien Jim can make a freaking silo that's got sliding doors and lights and stuff, and it'll only be, you know, 2 or 3 slots, and then you got a freaking orchard that takes up 85 slots. It's kind of ridiculous. I hope it was a freaking mistake. Because, I mean, it's not a very big placeable in the first place. I mean, it's a small area. It's got, what, 4 trees, 6 trees to it, and everything's right there beside each other. So, who knows, man? Who knows? Alright, I gotta get back to the task at hand here. But right now, I think without a doubt that this 8400R is my favorite mod. my Yeah, the slot counts is pretty high, but I can kind of understand on the tractors and stuff. But what doesn't make sense to me, you know, is tractors that, like these medium-sized tractors, they take up more slots than most of the big tractors. And I'm not 100% sure what goes into a slot, you know, what you use to account for a slot count. I guess it's detail and stuff. But like the Case and Maxim series, this is a new one they come out with this year. It's freaking 41 slots. The Steyr Profi CVT, 38 slots. You go to some of these big tractors, you know, John Deere, of course, is going to be high. The Optum series is only 15. The new T7, New Holland T7 is only 11, 12 for the bigger Steyr. 13 for the Deutz, 12 for the Massey, 17 for the big new Holland, 16 for the 900 Vario, 12, 35 for the John Deere, 26 for the JCB. I've already got one of those. 21 for the Fendt 1000. And then, you know, your tractors is pretty much the same. 27 slots. It's only 16 slots for the big T9. 14, 11. I mean, it don't really make no sense to me. And I guess it goes into what kind of options you got too. I guess the new Case we got, it's 40 slots. I wish the modder that made this mod in the Fendt 1000 that made it in 17 would bring back those wheel configurations. Now, what you mean by the ORG? Red River? Yeah, that's kind of what I figured. I've heard people talk about it. Miss Philippe's talked about it, but I hadn't never really got any confirmation from it. But it makes sense for your options and stuff like that. Yeah, the 9RT, we actually already have one. It's hooked up to, where's it at? Right here. It's hooked up to my cultivator. It's a beast of a tractor, boy. It's a big one. I think the other day I started with the big Fent 1100, and as soon as I used it, the new 9R come out. I did see on Silver News today though that JHHG Modding is supposed to be working on a 9R, 9RX, I think, the big articulating tractor, but I don't think we're gonna get it on console from him. But I think Custom's supposed to be making one as well. Yeah, even 19's not bad, you know, considering some of them are freaking ridiculous. Alright, brother, I appreciate you stopping by. And you take it easy and have a great rest of your day, buddy. Thank you, buddy. I try my best. Make sure this stuff is fertilizing like it's supposed to be. Okay, yeah, it is. Alright, what are we doing here? I did see today too that they're supposed to be bringing back the what is it? What's it called? Three stage, three first stage like we had in 17. Red River, has your video uploaded yet? Well, I guess not. I haven't got the notification for it. Roger that. You got your video set on a timer for when it's supposed to release, or is that just what it's going to be for your upload? I thought I heard somebody say that you can set it on a timer without having a certain amount of subscribers, but I don't know how to do it. I got you. Mine's the same way, man. Normally, if my videos is between 25 and 30 minutes long, after I get done editing them, it usually takes about 4 hours to upload. Anything over about 35 minutes takes about 5 or 6 hours. Yeah. I think when we first started when I got on with Foreman and them on the Pacific Northwest, I tried to live stream, and oh goodness, I couldn't do it because the lag was so bad. It's hard to get good internet though when you live out in the middle of nowhere. I have to refill with some seed here in a few minutes. Welcome back, welcome back. We are still getting after it here, planting. I was hoping to get done with this, but yeah, that's normally what I do too. As soon as I get done, when I record my last bit on one episode, I usually back out of Farming Simulator immediately and go edit it and start uploading it, and then when I hit when it starts uploading, I usually jump back in and start working on the next episode. Good deal, KJ. That's awesome. I say the more console Farming Simulator YouTubers we got, the better we'll be. Oh, I imagine it is. You got to go through a separate recording, because you can't record on the Xbox like you can the PlayStation, can you? I hope and pray that they don't take that feature out when the PS5 comes out. Yeah, it sure does. I remember when I first started doing YouTubing, it took me a it took me a little bit to get used to Share Factor, but once I figured it out, man, it was a breeze. Especially considering there was a lot of stuff on YouTube about it, how to do it. And there's still stuff that I don't know about it. Oh wow. That does sound like a like a pain. That's kind of why I don't really want to get a PC, because you got to do all that stuff separate. You can't really record on the PC. I guess I like PlayStation because it's simpler to do. I reckon. I mean, I'd love to have a PC to play this game on because you can get some pretty cool stuff as far as mods go. But I mean, I just can't see paying that much money for a PC, or if I get one, it's gonna be a laptop. Roger that. Should still be here for probably another 30 minutes or so. If I hadn't been for the daggum chickens, we'd got a lot more done. But like I said, I didn't get to play much last night after I got off. Whoa, what the heck? Okay, not sure why oh, I'm out of seed. I got you. I can't see why they would want to take it out on the PS5, considering all the other stuff that you'll be able to do with the PS5 and the new Xbox. From what I'm hearing, it's supposed to be the most powerful consoles that we've gotten to date. I don't know about Xbox, but I know the PlayStation 5 is supposed to have its own graphics card and all that good stuff, so it'll be and I'm kind of hoping that maybe that'll take away some of the slot counts and stuff we had. If it's going to be that powerful, we should be able to do it. We should be able to have stuff without having a slot count, but I don't know. Yeah. And honestly, I think that's why most people are going to PC, because of that. You know, no slot count limit, you know, unlimited mods. I think if I ever did get a PC, I don't think I would record on it. I think it would more or less be for, you know, just to play around on. Because me and my wife talked about getting a computer, and I'm gonna get one that can hold up to the specs of FS19. But I used to be pretty decent with computers. Now I've been away from them so long, I have to get back into the groove of things. Yep, I hear you there. I wouldn't put it. I wouldn't put it past Black Sheep modding, or maybe custom or somebody like that to make a old school tractor pack. But I hadn't seen anything from Black Sheep about doing anything like that. But I wouldn't put it past them to do it. If anybody can do it, they could do it. Because Black Sheep was the mod king for console and FS17. And then you got this year, you got custom modding jumping in on consoles. I can't remember if custom done anything on 17 or not for consoles. I can't remember. Um, but you also got North Modding Company doing a lot of logging stuff, the track logging equipment. That's what I'm waiting on. And then I'm gonna get back into the logging game, I think. I don't think anybody would have trouble getting the old school John Deeres. Like my grandpa used to have a 4020, and I know a lot of people like the 4440s and stuff like that. The two wheel drive tractors. I'd love to see some of those in the game as well. Not just the assist. Yeah, it is. It can be time consuming. I done it a lot in 17 on the Valley of the Old Farm. But it definitely helps if you got people helping you out on it for sure. Even if you just had a truck driver, just somebody to drive a truck for you, that would make all the difference. But see, on PC it wouldn't be that hard because, you got the follow me mods and the GPS mod and stuff like that. So, you just being on a one man operation, you could do a lot of stuff because there'd be stuff that you wouldn't have to necessarily worry about. Alright, brother. Take it easy. Glad you stopped by. And we'll catch you on the next one. think we get this field done, we'll call it a day. I didn't get near as much done as I wanted to, but that's how it goes sometimes. What's going on, Toddy? It's going pretty good over here, buddy. Just trying to get some planting done, finally. 51 hours on this map, and I just put my first crop in the ground. Well, I say my first crop. I already got one field of corn over there. How's it going your way? I heard that. Work smarter, not harder. Well, I wanted to. There's a couple of fields that still got crops on them that I want to harvest, but unfortunately the only contracts I'm getting is transporting contracts. I haven't seen anything pop up as far as harvesting or planting or anything. What am I doing here? I'm hoping maybe when the update comes out for this map that contracts and stuff will be fixed on it. I may do one of those transporting contracts just to see if it'll maybe open the door for some more to pop up. I know you can either do that or you can, you know, speed the time up or whatever, but as long as I've been here, I haven't seen anything but transporting contracts. I think we got everything in that one pass. I'm just gonna make sure real quick though. Before jumping off. A little bit we messed up here. Not too bad though. Alright, ooh, great demand. What we got? What they want to sell or what they want to pay. Holy jumping, $615 for silage bales. Alright, well, we got one field done. Or I say one field, we got two fields done. We got 49 and 47 finished. And we still got a bunch more to go. But I'm going to try to do that tonight off screen if I can. But I need to try to make some silage bales too. And get in on that. Get in on some of that money there. This is the US version, $8,400. This is, I got the $82.95 though with the twins on the back, or duals on the back. I've got two of these. I've got this one with the duals. I've got one with twins all the way around it. They're twins, and then I've got the new 9RT on in front of my cultivator. Well, I'm not quite sure what you mean there, buddy. There's a tiny gauge pod next to the main cluster. Nope. Oh, goodness. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think that's going to do it for me here on Petervill for episode, what is this, 13? 12 or 13, I can't remember now. But I do appreciate you guys stopping by. Tiny, KJ, Red River, Mr. John. Appreciate all of y'all stopping by and saying hello. I probably will do another live stream when it comes harvest time. Maybe try to start earlier in the day, and that way I can stream for a few hours. Seven R has what looks like a boost gauge next to the gauge cluster. Boost gauge. Let me check it out real quick. You said the 7R, right? I don't think I got a 7R, do I? No, I don't. Let me see. Let's lease this bad boy and see what it is. Now, where would the boost gauge be at there, Tiny? Oh, the 6R? I got a 6R. Let's see. Let me return this back. There's my big 9R. I got it on the front of my cultivator. My 6R's right here. Oh, the 6M. I don't got the 6M. I got the 6R. Roger that. But anyway, thank you guys for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, leave us a like. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, for any of you that watches this after, hit that subscribe button. If you want to leave a comment, feel free. If you want to share it with your friends, feel free to do that as well. But from Petervill Farm, I am Yellowhammer, and I'll catch you on the next one. Y'all take it easy.